The fact that Silent doesn't have sustain is a main reason that she can't fight every elite in Act 1. Like with Ironclad or Watcher, it's not unreasonable for me to survive this path. And with Defect, if I hit self-repair, it's actually a pretty doable path too. With Silent, like... That was a really fucking bad turn 1 hand. Wow. Well, I drew 5 of a kind, which I guess is sort of impressive. I was guaranteed to draw 2 attacks that turn, Nick, but I did take 2 damage so that I wouldn't take 26 if I drew 3 defense, 2 strikes. Actually, I would have only taken 11. Not sure it was the right choice, but I didn't feel like doing the math. Alright, it's all forgotten. This is accuracy over Anchor Toolbox. Is that real? Is that real? I don't really want that to be real. Anchor and Toolbox, they're sort of good relics. Major use cases for Toolbox are having turn 1, which is common, I would say. I would say that most decks I have played turn 1. Laughing my ass off. This is alright, anyway. Wonder how I'll block this from. Goodbye all of the potions. How many blade dances is too many? I guess I want to draw 2 a turn or something. White Bee statue is a really nice pickup early. Yes. So I don't want to take health damage. Just do it. Why not max HP? Why max HP? God. That a finisher? The thing about finisher is at some point it's unclear that it's better than just having another blade. And malaise is malaise, I think. I think that's the argument there. Can I just take the damage upgrades against Hexaghost? Sure hope I win. I guess I can... Oh nice. Be able to hit with a really big malaise, at which point it's no longer an issue, because it doesn't even kill me. The overcharge turn. Also, I think it's dead. Silence sustain card is a 1-turn kill. Nice thought. Venom? I think I just like die. Venom is so slow. I need to upgrade it, and I have a bunch of upgrades that I want. Thousand Cuts does not impress me here. Die does much better AoE damage here than Thousand Cuts. Like, much better. I hate this. Skip. Skip is a bold option. Wristblade would have been insane. I think I'd take Wristblade over any of those. So removing strikes is vital. Unfortunately, I also want bites. So I sort of want my question marks before my storm. Hard to do that. My relics are just sort of garbage. Could have probably thought about that for a long time if I wanted. Who's the most handsome enemy? Imagine Gremlin Mob in like a tuxedo. Thought that would be incredible. No bear. I'll take the footwork plus. I need this probably never even gets to a point where it deals more damage than Blade Dance, like realistically. Maybe. Maybe it does. New pattern shirt. New Seal Meets Club. Is footwork plus a kunai at home in this scenario? Would certainly take a kunai. Looks like I'm just blocking with block cards and dealing damage with blade dances then, which is fine. There's nothing super wrong with either of those things. Be good at them. Is 9 upgrades in one floor them. It's one strategy. Still trying to work out if it's good or not. Not sure anybody knows for sure. I'm just not really being offered anything that accelerates my deck at all. So I'm not like losing, but things are a little it is Crescent Method. Like 1000 cuts. You don't have to think that 1000 cuts isn't good. Sometimes it's good. God, these are just garbage. How does this character have so many garbage cards? Have to beat champ somehow. I'm now at exactly full health. Outplayed. Take that, video game. Alright. Where's Afterimage? Where's Backflip? Would like a backflip. Sort of have to take Terror. Guess that actually works. The way I was expecting it to work, but okay. Backflip. Here you go. Pure Potion. Cloak and Dagger sort of does both halves of what the deck does. Not upgraded though. Five-letter word for a narrow sea passage. Sea passage. Is straight spelled S-E? Oh, it doesn't. It's 5 letters, not 6 words. 6 letters. Inlet. Penis. I don't think that's the answer. A firth? I don't think a river is an ocean passage. What the fuck is a firth? Doesn't... Is that an actor? I've saved 1 health with my Bizarro line last turn. I call that worth. Acrobatic. Alright. When we survive this fight with 1 HP left, you'll all remember that, right? Of course you will. You wouldn't forget. Wonder what the champ looks like under the helmet. I'm convinced that the champ is like 3 feet tall, and the suit of armor is just a mechanical thing that is being maneuvered using levers and the like. I mean, look at that swinging motion. That does not look like a natural human motion, right? Anyway, just calling it like I see it. No debuffs on the overcharge turn. Ooh, that was not the card I was trying to click on. It's fine though. I'm also intangible on the overcharge turn. What about when he jumps? Fair? Fair question. I'll try have a good answer. How to approach the fight if the game hasn't provided any scaling. If you are at the end of Act 2 and you have been offered 0 scaling for the entire run, you should probably just die. No, you have to just kill him. Kill him fast. That is the only thing you can do at that point. Wristblade or Pyramid? Oof. Oof. Taking Pyramid and upgrading all the apparitions is pretty strong. Pyramid's a little bit tricky with Blade Dance Plus, but it's not, like, unplayable. Ritual Dagger works nicely with it. Get some Piercing Wails. Gotta concentrate. I think that's fine. Here, still don't have sustain really. That is what I am talking about. Wait, I like don't want to deal too much damage to it because I have a ritual dagger. Okay. Reflect becomes a good card now, I think. I only have 10 block on it. Not upgraded deflect. Maybe one more acro. I think the reasonable options are adrenaline, footwork, accuracy, apparition. I think accuracy. Yeah, upgraded apparition would have been a lot more exciting than unupgraded apparition. That is definitely not the first time somebody has duplicated accuracy. Not close. Pretty sure it's not the first time I have duplicated accuracy. Oof. That's unfair. Guess I take concentrate then. Mummified hand! No! I'm 1 gold short of backflip accuracy card remove. It's rude. I have to pick one or the other. Unless my math is wrong. This is one of the rare times where my math is actually correct. I guess I can buy outmaneuver. Like do accuracy outmaneuver. So, I don't think I need the outmaneuver. Sir Doom Lord. one I want. Have I ever misclicked? Not taken key? I've forgotten to take key. I've never misclicked. When intending to take the key though. Don't think. I mean maybe I have. I don't know. How would I remember? If I'm incompetent enough to do that, why would I be competent enough to be able to remember doing that 4 years later or whatever? I guess I haven't been playing this game quite for 4 years. My chat would constantly remind me. Nope. Actually, no. Oh. Is a nightmare barely strong with apparition? One might say. Nightmare definitely requires more energy than I have so far. But I think I can take it. Blessing of the Forge is sort of fun. The way to upgrade the apparitions. Don't think it's better than current potions though. Maybe it's better than liquid memories actually. No, because I can go acro discard unupgraded apparition on liquid memories up. But I could just upgrade the apparition. Eh. Just Wraith form with extra step and no downside. This feels sort of painful. Okay. Okay, there you go. Were you even a Nightmare Survivor? I think Leg Sweep's a pretty good card here. I wonder how good +2 max HP is. It seems pretty good as well. I have no weak though. So Leg Sweep like blocks for a very large number. Your girlfriend's gonna meet your extended family. That's exciting, Soto. I think you learn a lot about the person you're introducing to your family when you introduce them to your family. Oh no, not my blue candle. There are 80 dozens. But for example, if you put me in that situation, you'd learn that I am introverted. That sounds so miserable. Gosh. I would not enjoy having to meet that many people. Easy. But what if the Shivs hit for 20? Or 24 is a big number. There's some point where you just have enough of these. I think I may have already reached that point. Feels like I have. It would be collector bonus, which is sort of fun, but I also just don't have that much HP, so if I draw a hand of 5 accuracies and get attacked, I can just die. Which sounds really bad. Not sure I want to just die. Actually, it was all of the accuracies that I have that made me accurate enough to not click on the accuracy button. Think about that for a while. Bet you can't. Gain bonus HP from flower if you select singing ball. Maybe? I don't remember. I am honored that you think I know the answer to that question, but I don't. Oh shit, I almost didn't play the apparition. Okay. I just died from full health. Very close, I think. Hey look, it's a blood vial. Oh, I just used my speed potion though. Sort of rude. Paper crane! This store becomes tricky. The ancient pod speed pod combo is sort of a thing. A little bit of a thing. Wonder if I need passive damage. Just like I don't actually deal that much damage at the moment. It's probably fine. Wolf amulet. Isn't one blade dance 80 damage? Yep. Yeah, that's not enough. The heart has 800 health. Well, maybe it's enough. We'll see. It's a bit. Earliest I can remember getting all 3 keys? No idea. Probably in Act 1. Doesn't feel like this deck needs another backflip right now. Zertrez, thanks for the 6 months. Welcome show to you too. Good morning to you as well. Boom, 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 boom. Is upgrading dagger overkill? Makes it deal more damage. Question becomes why exactly you need your ritual dagger to deal even more damage. Maybe I should have nightmared that accuracy plus. Maybe I'll nightmare the next one. Maybe not. Stop hitting me. Stop it. It's rude. I guess either button makes me take 3. Whoops. Have I made the connection between the word unfathomable and fathoms being the old sailor depth measurement? Makes sense. Yes! Finally. Enemy just refuses to debuff me ever. How's it going there, time meter? Where did time meter go? Some mystery. Bludgeon dance. I should have played neutralize instead of shiv there. Don't imagine it matters much. I want all the accuracies. This is fine, I guess. Leading, thanks for the 5 months. Playing powers gives the awakened one strength. You know what's cool about strength though? Strength can itself be a weakness. Think about that. Think about it. What does that mean to you? I could have been like a high school English teacher, I think. A 13-year-old told you that once too? Believable? I am a teacher and chat is my class. Teachers have hard jobs. Like, teachers are entertainers. As well as everything else that they do. It's a real thing. They do something else, in theory, if they're good. Alright. Would I personally rather be a teacher or a turtle? I'm glad we're asking the important questions. I can buy an outmaneuver. I don't know how often Infinite Blades manages to actually benefit me. It's probably okay. I think just skip the entire store probably is good. Gambler's Brew seems really sweet. Is it better than 5 dexterity? I don't know, maybe it is. Totally could be. I have Malaise and 3 apparitions to hit. And I have Calipers, and I have a leg sweep. A 7 card starting hand, and then 5 more. And I guess this is enough that actually like dodge and roll blocks for a lot on turn 1. I think I'll just stand on what I've got. Your parents told you not to go into teaching and to do something valued by the community like prostitution. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alright, I'll take 3, that's fine. Parents were teachers and had excellent and fulfilling careers. I think that anybody who stays a teacher has an excellent and fulfilling career because the only people who stay a teacher love teaching. You don't stay a teacher if you, like, sort of are okay with teaching, I don't think. Maybe I didn't think this all the way through. Anyway. Something like that. I don't know where all of my adrenalines are, but they certainly aren't in my hand. Loco? Hey, thanks for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. That enemy is no longer here. The Spire shield. No, that hasn't lived at this address for years. Bottled tornado. I guess I can take a footwork. Those are my options, right? Footwork and accuracy, no other powers. Guess I'll take a footwork. The tactician looks sort of appealing, but it makes me slightly more likely to die on turn 2 and 3 to take it. I'm not sure that I can die if I survive turn 2 and 3. Alright. It's both footworks. I could even nightmare them. I could nightmare defend here, actually. Neutralize a good card to have. All of my apparitions are upgraded, so I can Echo now. Don't need Ritual Dagger for a while. Alright, I'm as ready as I'm gonna be, I guess. 67. Nice start. Like, I didn't die. Works for me. Guess I'll play Apparition now. Nightmare it? I'm not sure I need to Nightmare this one. Okay. Wait, can I clear the artifact stacks? Ever? I'm not sure I can. Maybe I have to Nightmare Malaise. I'm not going to do that. I'm not powerful enough. Leg Sweep does very slowly clear artifact stacks, yes. Just barely surviving. Okay. Next turn I'll be able to Nightmare my last apparition. You know what? I bet Nightmare on Dodge and Roll wins the fight, actually. Might have been easier to do than Nightmare on Apparition. But this also wins the fight, so whatever. Someone say nightmare. Let's not talk about it. Good enough. Fortunately for us, terror lasts for a very long time. Okay. Got a little silent one. That was such an interesting run. Every time that that happens to me, it's such an interesting run. It's not the first time that I've had more than 2 accuracies in my deck. A mere 10% of Terror's maximum potency. Skipped Wristblade. Yeah, I think Pyramid was a much better pickup than Wristblade there. Let me stretch my legs, run to the bathroom, I'll be right back.